Just when you thought your day really sucked.
You suck.
Here comes something to make it suck even more. It's a Lamont and Tonelli podcast.
Sully,
Yep.
one of our favorite guys is on the line here.
Sure.
We're talking about Jo Koy, who will be coming to town at Cobb's Comedy Club this weekend and next weekend. Joe, you're coming in for 2 weeks?
I'm doing 10 shows.
Holy cow.
Wow.
And the thing is, I'm looking at the deal, and, man, you take the stage late. 8 o'clock at night on Friday, and then a 10:15 show. And Saturday's fairly early, 7:30 and 9:45, and then again a show on Sunday. So this is at Cobb's this weekend and next weekend. Where in the hell are you right now?
I'm in L.A. You know, this is what I do. I work like the hardest Asian guy you've ever met. There's no Asian guy working harder than me.
Is that right?
That's it.
Where
Yes.
are you as we speak? Because apparently you were doing an appearance at 9 in the morning?
Yes, 9 in the morning, because I'm raising money for the Lupus Awareness Foundation, and
What?
you know, my sister has lupus, so that's very dear to me.
What?
Right.
Hold
And,
on, what is lupus?
That's the question. It's we don't know. It's a horrible disease, and we don't know the answer. And I'm trying to raise a ton of money for it. You know.
Yeah.
And my sister's been suffering with it for 15 years. I don't mean to bring the show down. I'm
No,
sorry.
no. But I'm just kind of curious. I asked where you were. What is lupus?
Yeah, you know, it's a really bad case of arthritis, but there's more to it than that. You know,
Yeah.
my sister has all these other ailments that come along with it, and it just sucks. And this is one way of me showing how much I love her. You know, so I've been doing this for over a year now, and I'm trying to get to $100,000.
Wow,
very cool.
That's very, very
Yeah,
cool.
I'm at 30,000 right now, and it's been crazy because I'm on tour, but then I got to fly back to LA and do these appearances, and when I'm in San Francisco, I'm doing all these shows, but one night I have to actually leave at the end of the show, get on a plane and fly to LA and do like the Lupus walk, and then get back on a plane the next morning and fly back to San Francisco to finish my show.
Oh, and so you're doing your show, and then you're doing this. How long is this walk you're going to do?
It's like 5 miles or something like that, but that's nothing these Asian people can't do.
And
We got little feet for a reason, man. We can walk, man. We can walk.
So, hey, and by the way, and you're Filipino, is that correct?
Yes,
All right.
Filipino.
How's your mother doing?
But I'm not a nurse. I'm not a nurse.
You're not a nurse. It's funny you should mention
great.
that. When I went in for my hernia operation, the guy who shaved me was a Filipino man.
Of course he was, because he's a nurse. Every Filipino that lives in America is a nurse. I want all your Filipino listeners to call you right now and tell you their occupation. I guarantee they'll all say nurse. And if they're not a nurse, they are going to school to be a nurse. It is mandatory. I told my mom I wanted to be a comedian. She goes, "Why, you want to be funny while you're being a nurse?" My mom wanted me to be a nurse. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable.
Hey, and that brings up a great a great topic here, because when you first started at comedy, I read here from one of our interns. He made a note about you. He's a big fan of yours. That you started performing stand-up at the MGM Grand. Is that right?
Yeah. Can you believe that? I actually started at a nightclub before they opened the dance floor for people to dance on. They would do these comedy shows, and one of the bookers, the talent bookers for MGM, was there that night and saw me perform and made me a regular at the MGM Grand.
Wow!
And then I noticed that everyone was coming to see me and not the guy I was opening for. So then what I did is I went and rented a theater and started selling my own tickets and packing my own shows on my own.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, I'll tell you, that's pretty industrious.
And my mom would sell the most tickets. She would sell like 300-400 tickets. And then come to find out, my mom was just writing a check to me and giving the tickets away for free. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Here I am thinking I was popular, and I was just, my mom was like just giving them away like candy.
Hey,
just
so
to anybody.
So what was it
Come
like?
see my son. Come see my son. He's trying to raise money to become a nurse.
Hey, so what was it like warming up at a dance club for people who are there to dance.
The worst, because they wouldn't sit people on the floor to watch the comedians because they didn't want to ruin the dance floor.
Yeah.
So people sat on the outside of the floor. So I'm just talking to this big empty square. It was the worst gig ever. The worst.
All right. Well, you're in town this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Cobb's Comedy Club.
Yep.
Check out their website, cobbscomedyclub.com, and also check out the Jo Koy website. And by the way, I understand. Are you big into Twitter as well?
I'm huge on the Twitter. I love Twitter.
You do?
Can't get enough of it.
You can't
Tweet
get
me
enough
right now.
Tweet Jo Koy. All right, Joe. Hey, we'll talk to you next week. You're coming into the studio, right?
I'm coming into the studio, and I'm bringing everybody lumpia, egg rolls. Filipino egg rolls.
Bring some balut.
No balut.
Yeah, I'll bring nothing better than a good morning balut.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
I love you guys. Bye.
Okay, bye. The great Jo Koy.
Another fine product from Uranus.
That concludes the Lamont and Tonelli podcast. To hear more and everything Lamont and Tonelli, check out the website at lntworld.com.